Alex, how were it to be back out on the field today?
Yeah, great stuff. That's the things when you're in that rehab room. Me and you doing the bike, trying to get fit, to get back. Just like to thank Ed and Ian, the backroom staff there. They're the ones that put the effort into it, to get you back fit. And so yeah, I think a few little bits to improve. I think just that little bit of match fitness that you can't really work on at training. So hopefully I've done enough today to keep my spot. I think I've played all right. I've done everything I can to try and keep it. So it's down to Rich and Plumey now just to see if I can back in next week.
What did you make of today's performance as a team?
I think this week has been all about us being unselfish. Like, we're all great mates and we're brothers, so that last week ate us. So I think this week was all about being selfless and trying to do everything you've got, give everything you've got for your mate, beside you. I think we did that today. I think a little bit of complacency at the end, they snuck a few tries in, but I think the fans that were here today saying that they're still fighting us, and it's going to take a lot more than one bad performance to derail us from what we want to do this year.
In terms of what we want to do this year, it's obviously going to be the playoffs. What do you make of the challenges of the potential teams we'll be facing in the playoffs?
Yeah, for me, in my point of view, I'm one of the ones that's been here for playoffs in the last few seasons when we've reached the final, and it's the same every year. Gets to this point in the season, teams start turning it on, start signing better players, looking at that playoffs. And for me, it's not about others. It's about if we get it right on our day, we've got enough to beat anyone in the league, and we've got a good enough team to get to that next level, I think. And I'm looking forward to it. I think what Richard and Chris have been saying now is we're playing playoff rugby now. That's where I believe that this is our path into playoffs. We're playing that now. That was playoff rugby today. I think playing when you can, taking your opportunities. You don't get many against teams like Workington, they restrict you from chances. And we're playing playoff rugby now. We're training playoff rugby. That dogfight. We're not first to crack. And again, we want first to crack today. We've just got to keep building on now. We've got a good few weeks before playoffs, and I think we're in a good state. Other than that last week, I think we're looking well.